Yeah, well, we'll move on to our preview of upcoming games here. We have a huge game in the Big Ten. Um, we have Ohio State going into Penn State in a huge matchup. This is a big noon game. Ohio State gets lucky on this, not having that night game in Happy
Yeah, that night
Valley.
game
That,
is
that that's always that's
crazy.
always tough for anybody. That environment is crazy. The fans are have all been drinking all day. They're rowdy. They're going crazy.
Right.
It's a whiteout. So they do it a big noon game, and yeah, Penn State right now ranked number 13. Uh, they had that tough loss to Michigan recently, but they get an Ohio State team that's been rolling. Just took care of business against Iowa, and we've seen over the years Penn State usually plays Ohio State very close. Ohio State with a 15 and a half point spread, and you know, I think if this was another team, I'd say, oh yeah, I think they probably cover the spread. But you
The way
know,
that they keep things close
yeah, the
is
way
kind
that
of
Penn
like you never
State,
really know.
you never really know with this one. Um, I would expect Penn State to match up and play better than they did against Michigan. One, Ohio State's not going to just
Run the
run the
ball as
ball on
much
them
as
all.
Michigan.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
that's not going to happen. And yeah, and we mentioned there, James Franklin and his ability to kind of have his team get up for this game and um, you know make this a drag out win for whoever gets the win in this game. But yeah, I do like Ohio State here. I think they'll keep their undefeated streak rolling, but um, I wouldn't put any money down on the
On the
spread.
points,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't even think I would put money down either way on this spread. I would hope Ohio State covers. That would be
That's
nice to see that,
yeah,
but
that'll be tough though.
to put money on them covering that spread is, like we talked about, history shows that it's probably unlikely. And then if you put, points on Penn State and then they get demolished, it's like, oh, well, they got
They
demolished by
got
Michigan. Why would
the
I, think this was going to come out any different?
I
So
think
just a
what
tough game to throw
yeah,
money on.
it's a tough game to kind of like gauge whether or not you want to like take the points or just take the money line in general. But I think what Penn State does have to be careful though is they like Ohio State is very capable of running the ball the same, not the same way as Michigan, as like not at that volume, but they definitely have the personnel to do exactly what Michigan did.
Mm.
But obviously, Ohio State's identity is really just to kind of like air it out and let CJ Stroud really get to work and get going against most of the defenses that he's gone against. But again, yeah, Penn State, they just have to worry about that run offense. They have to worry about a repeat of what happened with Michigan, because if they don't, then it's like you're 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 versing like a double-headed situation where it's like you don't respect the run, then you have the pass. If you don't respect the pass, then you have the run, and vice versa. So, I think Ohio State is a much more explosive offense than Michigan. So, Penn State then definitely have their hands full. I don't know about minus 15 and a half. Just like you said, obviously it's gonna be a really close game, but should be a good one though.